Welcome to the Electric Wheelchairs USA Mobility Experts channel. In this video, we're going to go over the Elara. It's model number PR-118. It's part of the DeLuna series. It's a great 3-position lift chair with a 3-position manual adjustable headrest. Let's show you how it works.
So this is the PR-118. It's available in 2 sizes. It's our entry-level chair, great chair, a single zone chair, meaning it's got one motor that controls both the footboard as well as the back. They're connected to one another, so they're going to move together using this hand control that has 2 buttons, and one button will recline the chair and the other button will lift the chair. So it's a great option for someone who wants minimal buttons, really nothing to think about, and you can still get into a nice recline position almost flat, and I'm going to show you that here in a second. But before I do, I'm just going to point out a couple things about the chair that you may notice. It's got a nice chenille fabric here that's available in multiple colors. We got a blue color as well as another shade of brown. So what I'm touching here is a head cover. We call it a headrest cover here. So it is detachable. So if you want to put it in the washing machine and clean it, you're able to do so. The back also has what we call a manual headrest adjustment. So in order to operate that, you would just stand behind the chair. The easiest way is stand behind the chair and listen for the click. You can hear the click, and you can continue to push it forward, and then you'll hear another click, and then you can push it all the way forward and it's going to come back. Now obviously you're not going to want the pillow far forward in the seated position, but before you get in the chair, if you know you're going to recline all the way, you can always push it forward, and then you can recline the chair, and your head will have a little bit of support there if you're planning to watch a movie or read a book. So that's a nice feature that's standard with this chair. It's got 2 seams here. It's a seam back chair with this rollover pillow on the side. This is a great pillow for side support. If you're kind of a leaner and you sit on one side of the chair or the other, this is a nice piece of foam that wraps from the inside all the way on to the outside of the chair. And it also gives you a great grip on the side of the arm when you're entering or exiting the chair. And looking at the chase pad, it's a nice flat seat. It's one continuous piece of foam from the back of the seat to the end of the footboard, and it's got these 2 nice seams here which lock the fabric through the foam, so this fabric doesn't torque over time or move. It stays where it is, and that's important because these chairs are meant and designed, they're meant to be used for long periods of time. Some people spend 18 hours a day in these chairs, so they're built to last, and they're built to look good and remain comfortable for after years and years of use. This is a blown Dacron back, and it's got a lot of Dacron back there. It's weighted out extra thick, so the Dacron doesn't spread and move. That's the biggest problem with Dacron with a lot of chairs, is a lot of us use Dacron, but not a lot of us use a lot of Dacron, and that's one nice thing about Golden chairs is when we use Dacron, we want that Dacron to stay firm, stay thick, and stay in place. So if you'd like to have a seat in the chair, we can show how this product works. This one zone. So what I'm going to do is it's so simple. All I'm going to do is I'm going to lift. I can either lift or recline. So I'm going to start by pressing the down arrow, which brings the chair down from a lifted position. But if you continue holding the down arrow, what it's going to do is it's going to transition the mechanism then into a recline position. You can see everything's moving at the same time. So the feet came up, this chaise lounge went through the arms, and the back reclined all at the same time because they're all controlled by the same motor and the same button. So this really simplifies the recline process. This chair will not recline into a lay flat. It does not recline into a zero gravity. It does not recline into Trendelenburg. We like to call this kind of a full napper position, if you will. It's got a nice aggressive recline, but it's as far as this mechanism will take it as a one zone, if you will, or a one motor, because again, you have one motor controlling all of that movement. So to lift out of the chair, you just hit the up button. You press that button. Now you got to hold on to the button. If you let go of the button, the chair stops, which is actually a nice feature because sometimes people want their feet semi-reclined. They don't want their feet all the way reclined. You have that option with this chair. So you can stop it at any time, and that's important because if you ever have a cat, a dog, a pet, something that might be approaching the chair, you never want to operate the chair if you've got a pet close by because the chair is powerful. So anytime you stop pressing the button, the chair will stop. So you just hold this button until the chair comes to the full lifted position. This is set for a slightly arced position. This chair could also have a straight lift position. And when you get to the top of the lift, you're going to see that there's a very gentle arc It's not dumping you out. He doesn't even have to hold on to stay into the chair. It's not pressing him out of the chair. It's a very gentle lift. He's actually still seated. I mean, he's not even activating his quad muscles to hold him into the chair, really. So when he wants to exit, he can just put his hands safely on the sides of the chair and just stand up and go on with his day.
So in conclusion, if you're looking for a great 3-position lift chair that's affordable, made by a great quality brand, the Elara is a great option. Golden Technologies is one of the best brands in the industry. They have one of the best warranties, which includes 1 year of in-home service, as long as it's approved by their warranty department. They will dispatch a technician to your home to diagnose and resolve that issue for you. If you have any questions, feel free to give us a call at 1-800-682-9444 or visit us at electricwheelchairsusa.com.